All right, you may have seen a video going around, went viral on TikTok, talking about what chance of rain means. And I believe in this video they say something along the lines of that percent chance of rain doesn't actually mean the likelihood that it's going to rain. It's actually the percentage of a city or the percentage of area that is going to see rainfall. And I think this got thousands, maybe even millions of views. And I'll be honest, even though I'm a broadcast meteorologist, I saw it and I thought, oh man, is that true? Have I been getting this wrong the entire time? And so I looked into this, and it turns out the TikTok video is only half true. So throughout this video, we're actually going to dive into the science behind percent chance of rain and what it actually means. So we're going to go over to Meteorology Insider here. It says, what does percent chance of rain really mean? So have you ever encountered confusion surrounding the rain percentage in weather forecasts? I did, because I'll admit this TikTok post kind of threw me off a little bit. I got my master's in meteorology and they never actually told us what that percent chance of rain on your typical iPhone app really represents. And it is different, I would say, than I expected. So it's a common belief that the number predicts the rain likelihood straightforwardly, but the reality is more complex. And you'll see there's actually a full-on formula for it. So meteorologists employ a formula to compute the probability of precipitation, which takes into account their forecast confidence and the expected rain coverage. So two things going on there. One, the official scientific way to say chance of rain is apparently probability of precipitation. And then right there, they basically lay out the formula. It's not just expected rain coverage, which is what I think that TikTok video was saying. It's expected rain coverage and forecast confidence. So to really understand that, we can keep reading. So what exactly does the rain percentage signify? The National Weather Service explains that the rain chance percentage is the statistical likelihood that a specific location within a forecasted region will receive at least 0.01 inches of precipitation in the specified time frame. So sometimes you can get drizzle or like a little bit of mist, but we don't really count measurable precipitation until it reaches 0.01. If it's anything less than that, a lot of times on the forecast sheet, I'll just put a T, which represents trace amounts of rain. So this probability is established by multiplying the meteorologist's confidence in the forecast and the expected rain coverage. So kind of already read that, so now let's actually go into the formula that they provide, calculating the probability of precipitation. And this is the section that really explains kind of how that TikToker was technically incorrect. We'll say they were half right. We'll give them half glass full kind of accuracy. So meteorologists apply a formula to calculate the POP. Cool abbreviation, I like it. POP equals C times A, where C symbolizes the meteorologist's confidence that it will rain in the forecasted area, and A represents the expected portion of the area where rain is expected to happen. So right off the bat, if I'm forecasting for 20 cities and I think 10 of them are going to have, and let's say each city takes up an equal amount of area, just to keep it simple, and I think 10 of them are going to get rainfall, and I'm 100% confident that's going to happen, that would be a 50% chance of rain. But there is also an example below that I think breaks it down easier if that didn't make total sense. By multiplying these two factors, the meteorologists determine the probability of precipitation, which provides an estimate of the rain likelihood in the specified area. So that's a lot of the same stuff. So now let's actually just look at the example. And it's actually more this section that explains how you can get 30% two different ways. Or actually, probably an infinite amount of different ways, but it just provides two right here. So interpreting a 30% chance of rain. Many individuals believe that a 30% chance of rain means there is a 100% chance it will rain in 30% of the forecasted region. I think that's exactly what the TikTok video said. However, this isn't the only way to arrive at a 30% chance of rain. For instance, a meteorologist might have 60% confidence that rain will occur over 50% of the area, resulting in the same 30% chance of rain. So hopefully that makes sense. Basically, you can't assume weather forecasters are always 100% confident because there's lots of different variables that go into every single forecast, and we've almost become a little bit spoiled because forecasts have gotten so good. Like up to 3 days, weather forecasts are actually pretty accurate at this point. Past 3 days, they get a little bit shaky, but seeing how far that's come in just the last maybe 10, 20 years is amazing, let alone comparing it with 100 years ago where they were basically just giving out just a shot in the dark about what was going to happen. So final paragraph here, some final reflections. The rain percentage in weather forecast refers to the possibility of experiencing measurable precipitation, 0.01 inches, in the given time frame. So the reason that's measurable actually goes back to something interesting. Rainfall used to be measured with buckets, and it used to take 0.01 inches of rainfall to flip that bucket, and then we would just count how many times the bucket flipped throughout the day to measure rainfall. Don't believe that's how a lot of rainfall is measured these days, but just a fun little interesting fact right there. And then finally, meteorologists use a formula to calculate the probability of precipitation, considering their forecast confidence and expected rain coverage. While there may be slight variations in the calculation among meteorologists, these differences are unlikely to impact our daily activities. So the basic summary, percent probability of precipitation isn't just the amount of area that's going to pick up rain. It also has to do with forecaster confidence. So hopefully we all learned something today, and thanks for watching.